Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions, and we have another one of our system highlights going through the RetroTink 5X. Now, at the time of this filming, it is early July 2021. We should be getting our second batch of RetroTink 5Xs soon. So we are going through the original PlayStation. Now, this is actually the PSOne, so it's the smaller, slimmed down version, and we are using composite video cables. Now, there are S-video cables out there available for this. I'm going through composite because I think that's what most people have. I don't know that there are a ton of people that actually used the S-video cables for the original PSOne. Now, in addition, to be quite honest with you, this is not how I would recommend playing the PSOne games. I would really go through the PS2 because you can get component video cables that look a hell of a lot better than what you're going to get here. But I wanted to go through and just show you what we have. So going through our settings first, I am actually going through the SCART port using a Composite-to-SCART adapter. Now, I do have it set to 1080p over. My capture card does not support the 1200 or 1440p that the RetroTink 5X does put out. We do have the sampling set to PSOne 384. Interpolation is set to sharp. There's soft. You can see it makes the text a little bit more blurry. There's sharp. Scan lines are off. There's 25%. That actually doesn't look too bad. 50%, to me that's too heavy. 75, way too heavy to me, or I'm sorry, 80%. This to me almost makes it look black and white. We'll wait till we get back to an actual action shot there. So really, really darkens the picture. And then there is 100% integer scaling for scan lines. We're going to turn it, actually I'm going to use 25%, at least for Crasher, because this, no, I can't. I'm turning scan lines off. Vertical sync is set to triple buffer. The interlace mode, this is one of the biggest benefits on the PSOne and PS2. I am using motion adaptive. Notch, the YC filter is set to notch. Color space is RGB full. SD-TV low pass filter is set to strong. I'm not using a light gun, so I don't need to worry about the border. Don't need to worry about the 240p downscale. And then here you can see the version on my RetroTink is 1.24, and we are going to just zip out of here and play some Crash Bandicoot. Now for composite, I think this actually looks pretty darn good. Now, one thing on the original PlayStation 1 is the fact that it did not come with the analog stick or the DualShock type controller. You can only use the D-pad with it, even if you have a dual analog stick controller with the PSOne. At least on Crash here, it will not recognize it. This is only designed to use the D-pad, which I always thought was really, really interesting. You know, one of the great things again with the RetroTink 5X is not only how good that everything looks, but the fact that there's no added lag, no latency, no delay, anything like that, and that's just fantastic. And especially in a game like Crash, where it's very timing based, it's very precision based, having lag, latency, and delay would definitely just increase the difficulty on an already difficult game. Now, I will say I did attempt to use my Shadowcast to go ahead and capture footage. The issue that I ran into on that is the fact that that outputs a WebM file format, and so while I could use that to get 1280p or 1440p out of it, A, YouTube doesn't really support those resolutions very well, and B, I don't have anything that would really read that file format well for editing, and I would have had to upload it, download it, compress it. It would have looked terrible. But that's what the first level of Crash looks like. Let's move on to Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. So here you can kind of see the full motion video. I mean, you're looking low resolution, but even still, not too shabby. For what it is, it doesn't look too bad. All right, now we have reversed our controls. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Got that one. Got that one. How many of these guys I gotta get? Now, I will say the controls feel a lot more sluggish in the cockpit view. Got him. Got another one. Yeah, I'm definitely liking the fact that I've got a reticule where I can see where I'm shooting in cockpit view. Oh, we do have rapid fire. There we go. I still find myself pressing the button to fire repeatedly. I don't know if that's just habit or what. Got another one. Got another one. I mean, I picked this up some time ago, and I really have not played it a whole lot. I remember playing it on my original 486 DX2 back in 1995. The audio is terrific on this. I mean, that's, again, one of the best things about the disc-based systems was the CD quality that we got on the audio. We'll get outside the cockpit again. Got another one. Well, there we go. We got through that first mission on there. I think for what it is, it looks pretty good. I would still think that this would look better going through the PS2 using component video cables. Bonus, we got 510 bonus points, 60% accuracy. Not too bad. Now let's go to my most recent pickup for the PS1. Up next from Midway, Rampage World Tour. I mean, I loved playing this in the arcade. You got to destroy Peoria, which, I mean, I don't disagree with that at all. So, controller configuration. Again, this is only using the D-pad, does not support the analog stick. We'll use George. And again, I'm all for destroying Peoria. Okay, this is great. I actually have not played this one yet. I have the GameCube game, and okay, this is terrific. Got another one. I mean, this looks great. Now, again, it is composite, so there is that. Oh, we're gonna eat you, buddy. Oh yeah. But the sprite work looks great on here. I would love to see this with component video or S-video. I will admit that. Now this does also leave me wondering if how the GameCube version would look going through this with component video cables. Because I do have the Carby component video cables. This is awesome. Okay, we're going to do one more level on this real quick. I have actually not played this version before, and it's fun. Oh, Kankakee, that needs to die too. Or as some people around here may call it, Skankakee. I wonder if Champagne is in this. Oh, if I could destroy Champagne, I'd be all for that. Not digging the controls quite so much. What I'd like to use for punch and for kick and everything, it's like the A and the B buttons, or not A and B, but X and Y are kind of reversed of what I would like it to be. Oh, and George is tiny, so now we are going to move on to our next game. Up next is a game that I absolutely loved on the PS1, and actually the entire series, Gran Turismo. This is actually Gran Turismo 2, and this is just, it's always been one of my favorites. It looks great, it sounds great. Now, due to copyright issues, I may not be able to play the in-game audio here simply because of the fact that it uses, you know, actual band's music. Ooh, I remember the Corvette being really, really good. No, the GTR, yeah, baby. And we're gonna go to the mid-speed or high-speed rig here. Now again, none of the settings have changed from what I had originally set up. So this is still 1080p, still using all the exact same settings, setups, and features. Now, this definitely looks blocky. I can't say otherwise. It does support the analog for steering. Now, this definitely, like I say, does have more of a blocky look. On the inside, remember, 8 wheels, corner better than 4. Oh, went in way too hot. Should have lifted a little bit more going into the corner. So this one definitely showing its age, I gotta say. But I remember playing this when it was new. It was like, oh, this looks so real. And now it's like, oh God, this looks not so real. But that's, again, just due to the generation that we're dealing with here. The fact that this was the graphical style. But, you know, even the pixels are sharp and everything that you see on here. Any graphics issues isn't due to the RetroTink 5X. It's due to the original nature of the game. Going to that first corner. Oh, again, just pushed wide on exit. When in doubt, throttle out. All right, now we got some work to do. Oh, this is the last lap too. Oh, crud. All right, we've got the field right in front of us. Can we get by again? Using the same strategy. 8 tires, corner better than 4. Got a right-hand sweeper. Coming into a left-hand 180 degree. Back up to the lead. I will say I played so much of this back in the early 2000s. And I have to admit, I think this is one of the reasons why I did so well in my RC on-road racing was I played so much Gran Turismo. And we come across the line first. Now, one final game, I mentioned Rampage was our newest pickup. Well, we picked one other game up at the same time. Mega Man X6, I have to admit, I have never played Mega Man X6. I've played Mega Man X, and that's been about it. So let us start the game and see what it looks like. I did go ahead and turn on the scan lines here. Analog stick again does not work, not too surprising. Neat looking game. Oh, I didn't realize that he had a sword. Okay, that's pretty dang neat. I think this looks really sharp. I'm definitely digging this. The backgrounds look really cool too. Oh, that's how I could have gotten by them and not gotten hit. This kind of makes me look even more forward to the Mega Man Wily Wars collection coming out from Retrobit. Look at that background. That background looks really cool. The sound effects definitely have an anime feeling for me at least. But overall, I am digging what I am seeing here out of the original PlayStation with the RetroTink 5X. Now again, at the time of this filming, we haven't had the second batch start to ship yet. Hopefully, those will be shipping sooner than later. Make sure that you sign up to follow Mike's Twitter account, at RetroTink2. He will have information there regarding when the next batches and everything are coming out. Make sure too you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way every time we do upload new content, if we do other highlights of other systems and features with the RetroTink 5X, you are kept the most informed and up to date. Now, like I mentioned, we are using composite video cables. If you are looking for other parts, pieces, accessories, things like that for your original Sony PlayStation, head on over to CastleManiaGames.com. Ryan's got a lot of different cool stuff, including the MemCard Pro, which is just really an awesome way to add more storage space to your memory cards and everything for the Sony, or the original Sony PlayStation. And I must say, great performance from this. No lag, no latency, no delay. The overall performance is exceptional, exactly as we have seen with other systems. And there we have this first mini boss or whatever beat here in Mega Man X7. I'm Gary from Rocksolid Productions, and if you are looking for other videos on the RetroTink 5X, the Sony PlayStation, and more, those videos are coming up right now. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to support the future of Rock Solid Productions, you can do so by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you'll get early access to all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. You can also become a channel member here on YouTube for as little as $1.99 a month, and with that, you get a badge next to your name when you comment or post on the channel, and you are acknowledged whether you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also support the channel by visiting our Teespring store on screen now, where we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, masks, cell phone cases, and much more. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.